Today we're diving into a 5-way comparison of the top contenders in the thriving and rapidly growing middleweight sport category to determine the ultimate champion. So without further ado, let's dive in. When it comes to horsepower, the RS660 takes the lead by generating a staggering 100 ponies, the highest in its class. Moving on to torque output, the CBR, which boasts the highest cylinder count, finds itself in last place, producing only 63 Nm of torque, and the Suzuki secures first place, churning out 78 Nm at the crank. This result isn't surprising considering the Suzuki has the largest displacement among all the bikes compared. And shout out to Aprilia for squeezing out 100 horsepower and also a decent amount of torque from the RS660's parallel twin, despite its smaller displacement. As for weight, the RS660 again claims the top spot, tipping the scales at just 183 kilograms of curb weight, mainly thanks to its aluminum perimeter frame that no other bike in its class has. Ultimately, in terms of power-to-weight ratio, the Aprilia comes out on top with its advantage in horsepower output and weight, and following closely are the Daytona, CBR, GSX, and lastly, the R7. Feature-wise, it'll be another easy win for the RS660, which is packed with a lot of rider aids typically found on more premium bikes. It is fitted with a ride-by-wire system, multiple riding modes, and traction control. But what sets the Aprilia apart in this group is that it comes equipped with an IMU that opens up several other rider aids at your disposal, such as cornering ABS, adjustable wheelie control, and engine brake control. On top of that, it also gets bidirectional quickshifter and cruise control as standard. So the Aprilia easily secures the top spot with its impressive range of rider aids, followed by GSX, CBR, and Daytona, and then R7. The Aprilia stands out in this round for its superior frame, being the only bike in this group equipped with an aluminum frame. Suspension-wise, the R7 steals the show with its fully adjustable Kayaba fork. And then as for shock, the R7 and RS660 are kind on par, with both offering adjustable preload and rebound. As for stopping power, the RS660's got the edge with its Brembo caliper and larger disc brakes. So in this round, the RS snags the win, thanks to its superior frame and brakes. All of that high-spec, high-performance, and fancy equipment comes at a cost. The RS660 goes for $11,499, way above its competitors, which are all priced under $10,000. So to sum it up real quick, the RS660 packs the most horsepower, and the highest torque goes to the Suzuki. Then as for weight and power-to-weight ratio, the RS660 comes out on top, as well as for rider aids availability and chassis, but all of that comes with a heftier price tag. So which one is the best? Well, there's no clear-cut answer. It all boils down to what you're looking for. If you want top-notch performance and money's not an issue, spec-wise, the RS660 is the ultimate choice in its class. It pretty much ticks all the boxes you'd want in this category. Powerful, versatility, wide power band, tons of rider aids, and comfy ergonomics. But if you're on a budget, aren't fussed about fewer rider aids, and don't mind sacrificing just a tad in horsepower, your best bang-for-buck options could be the GSX-8R and the Daytona. Opt for the Suzuki if you want more torque and solid low to mid-range power, and go for the Daytona if you want something that has a bit more kick at the top end. If you're eyeing a cheaper bike primarily for track sessions, the R7 is a solid choice. It's reliable, cheap to maintain, and the only one offering a fully adjustable fork. Not to mention, it has the most aggressive and committed riding position that allows for a more proper tucked-in position. And last but not least, if an inline-4 engine is a must, there is the CBR650R to consider. Sure, it's on the heavier side and might not boast the flashiest specs or equipment, but it is the only inline-4 available in this class, and has a reputation for rock-solid reliability. Plus, there's now the optional e-clutch variant.